All right, family. We live once again with the general. We got that fire today. Enemy leaders of the United States will think twice before sending threats. And why would they do something like that? Why would they do something like that? Because every time some enemy leader send a threat, they end up as a cardboard effigy. You see, they say this man right here is the supreme leader. Yeah, the son of the ain't seen the man yet. Ain't seen the man yet. Okay, man ain't even, I mean, you can, Bin Laden, even if he was hiding, he would make a video. You know, Bin Laden, even if he was hiding in the cave, he'll make a live video. This man ain't even showed his face. This man ain't even showed. They know that man ain't with the world no more. That man is not with the world. Okay? They done took that man out. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, so yeah, that man ain't with the world no more. You understand? So they got a cardboard. This man supposed to be at it. I understand. They even got flowers on the man. They got flowers on the man, letting you know he's no longer with the world. I know a lot of y'all is, they say, "Well, Sadie, why is you doing this?" I'm on the sideline, family. I'm on the sideline, and I'm watching it. You see what I'm saying? I'm watching it from the sideline. I ain't got no bone in the fight, but I can tell you who winning and who not. I can tell you who winning and who not. You see, I can do that and be on the sideline. What it is you got a bone in this. Because if you didn't, you feel me? You wouldn't be so emotional. You wouldn't be so emotional. And so that's what it is. But so uh this man, he's supposed to be the supreme leader, and obviously he's a shadow leader. They're talking about, is it messed up? How we how we sound out there? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if we sounded good. Give me a thumbs up out there, family. Let me know. I know it's good. All right then, that's what it is. So yeah, so again, you know, the thing is, if you scream death to anybody, I don't care who it is. If you scream death to somebody, that's why they say don't say what you're gonna do until you get ready to do it. You see, and don't even tell them then, just do it. You can't be running around talking about death to America, and then when they get ready to jump knee deep down in your ass, then you want to scream, "Oh, the United States is a bully." Well, that's what bullies supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? You call you call wolf now. You scream wolf. You see, and then the wolf show up, and then now everybody want to know. They were saying that Iran was just over there not too long ago. They knocked off something like 30,000 of their own citizens. Am I wrong? Is somebody here? Did somebody hear about that? That they just knocked off something like 30. I seen with my own eyes when them peoples was over there, and they want them up out of there too. So you got two regimes. You got two. What I'm seeing, you got two wicked regimes. Let's deal with it. You got two wicked regimes. Okay, and one say I want to be the most wicked. I'm gonna be the most wicked. Okay, and so I'm gonna be the most wicked, and you gonna have to go somewhere and sit down. Okay, and so that's what's happening right now. And but you know, looking at all of these, and people's is always saying, each one of these leaders, I don't care which one of them it is, they call for the fight. They call for the fight. They say, bring it on. Didn't that's what I seen it. Saddam Hussein said, bring it on. That's what he said. He said he had something like 1 million man army. He said, bring it on. You see? And they brought it on. It wasn't like the man saying he wanted peace. And no. That ain't what the man said. The man said, bring it on. And they went over there, and Saddam Hussein was hiding down in a hole. He was hiding down in a hole. You see, Gaddafi said the same thing. He was woofing. You see, he was woofing. And he ended up in the same predicament. Okay, every last one of them. You see, and the crazy thing about it, people acting like these men is innocent, but actually each one of them was working with the United States, wasn't he? Saddam was working with the United States at first. Bin Laden was working with the United States. And Gaddafi was on the CIA roll too. Come on, man. All of them. Yeah, Trump said he would pick them. I don't believe, some things, you know what, at this point, I don't know what to believe. You see, but I tell you what, I wouldn't be the next person stepping up talking about I'm the supreme leader of Iran. I could tell you that. I wouldn't be the first person to step up and say I'm the supreme leader. I'm the Ayatollah. I don't know if the supreme leader is the Ayatollah or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a difference in that role or not. But I tell you what, I wouldn't step up. You couldn't nominate me for any one of them roles. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass on that. And so to all the leaders, and they making them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they making a lot of leaders out here respect. You see what I'm saying? They about to get that British prime minister up out of there too. He next. He about to get, I guarantee you, he might not even make 30 more days. You understand what I'm saying? He done stepped out of pocket. So and so what I want people to do, because this is class now, I want y'all to see, because they just gonna let me know. Because this is the same strategies that you use right there in the neighborhood, family. And that if you can't see this in strategy, we didn't ask you to choose a side. We just asking you to observe strategy. You see, we want you to see a failing plan when you see one. Now, if you if you see a failing plan, you got to acknowledge it's a failing plan. I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, they wrong. No, if they winning. You understand? It is not about, for me, in a particular war like this, right or wrong, because it's on. Once it's on, it really don't matter who right or wrong. At this point, it's about winning the fight. You see what I'm saying? And Iran cannot win this fight. Just gonna be real with y'all, family. They can't win the fight. They did not. Yeah, technically, they didn't lost the fight for real. Technically, they didn't lost it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they can continue on, but the punishment at this point, the leader's supposed to say, you know what, let me think about the people. You see what I'm saying? At this point, they supposed to say, let me think about the people. At this point, it's just going to get harder on the people. And you want to stick your chest out and you want to say, yeah, we are fighting. Listen here, they destroying a damn infrastructure of that nation. It'll take that damn nation probably damn near 25 to 30 years to rebuild the infrastructure. Okay, so let's not be, people are always on the outside looking in. You see what I'm saying? And they got all the right move. They destroying them people's infrastructure over there. Okay, And a lot of times it don't be the citizens, it be the two regimes going back and forth. But the people take all the punishment. You see what I'm saying? So looking over there and seeing, and like I say, this is just from the outside looking in. You gonna bring that kind of punishment. What kind of pride would make you bring that kind of punishment on your people? You got pride. Yeah, have some pride if it's some damn possibility of you winning. But even the shit they doing in the Strait of Hormuz is not gonna last for long. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna last for long because they're gonna continue to punish them, and they have taken extreme amount of punishment. What they doing with y'all is they taking little strikes that they didn't had, like on some of them ships, they didn't had 3 ships. Man, look how many damn strikes they didn't had over there on them, man. You can't take them 3 boats, man. They didn't struck over something like 50,000 sites. And y'all looking at, this, but that's media for you. Because they don't want y'all to see the damage that they doing over there in Iran. Man, they didn't knock, and really they could go in there and really just totally dismantle that country. You know what I'm saying? And so them leaders over there, you got to be more strategic than let your people take that type of damage. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more strategic than that. Okay? Even damn Ukraine ain't probably taking that type of destruction. You see, even Ukraine is not taking that type of destruction. So ain't nobody backing it. You look, see here, little hint, whatever your name is, you don't know what you talk. You got a bone in it and you mad, nigga. That's what it is. You got a bone in the game and you mad. You see, if you the type of guy who would lead your people into total destruction like that, nigga, you's a fool. And nobody need to listen to nothing from you, nigga, because it'll show you that you will take your goddamn people with your ignorant ass to your demise, fool. You can listen to all of that shit, nigga. We talking about nigga from cliques in the street, nigga. Most niggas ain't gonna run up on no nigga and no clique, nigga. They know got way more heat than them, nigga. And see your mans and them getting took down in the street and you talking about press on, fool. You don't know what you talking about. You see what I'm saying? We telling our people to use their damn mind. Yeah, leave him in there because he's a sucker. We got to have the suckers in there too now. We got to have, that's why them people's over there, because they got people's in power just like him that is willing to lead their people to destruction. You see what I'm saying? So leave him on in there. Let the sucker come back on there and see what he ain't got nothing to say, because right there, the first move, that's checkmate. You see what I'm saying? You got to use your mind. And even the art of war tell you a small army cannot go up against a large army like that. You see what I'm saying? Even the art of war tell you like that. So you got to find another way. You can't go head to head with no army like that. That's a fool. That's a fool. That's one of the first things you learn in the art of war. To know when you outmatched. You understand? That don't mean you can't win, but you're not gonna win like that. Okay, just acknowledge that. You're not gonna win like that. Find another way to win. And they don't know no other way. They don't know no other way. You see what I'm saying? They don't have another way. So this is why strategy, and this is why a lot of our peoples is out here losing in the street. Because y'all ego thinking you know something. You see what I'm saying? And you don't know shit. That's really what it boiled down to. You see what I'm saying? And I just told them, to back out of it, but they got a bone in this. They got a bone. When you hear somebody talk like that, yeah, they got a bone in it. I don't got no bone in it. You see, I'm on the outside. I can say who I wouldn't want to be. I could tell you that. I could tell you who I wouldn't want to be. And that's them peoples over there, man, that them 50,000 strikes that they done had on Iran. I wouldn't want to be over there. I tell you that. So any of y'all that support that, I tell you what, take your ass over there. Go over there right now. feel how comfortable it is. Oh yeah, they having a few little, incidents here and there. They've been having that. I mean, this is a country with over 330 million people. You gonna have some incidents, okay? But I tell you what, they're gonna tighten down on that. They're gonna tighten down on that. And if something happen, boom, they're gonna make the people over there pay. You understand what I'm saying? 10,000 times fold for anything that pop off over here. Let some, you know what I'm saying? Let some go crack for real on and see what happened. You see what I'm saying? See what happened. I'm just telling you what it is. Can I just tell you what it is? And that don't mean I support nothing. I'm just telling you what it is. If I see a nigga, one of them got a 38 and then one of them got an AK-47 and they say 10 steps and squeeze, you understand what I'm saying? That don't mean, necessarily, that the guy with the 38 can't get that one good shot in. You see what I'm saying? But I tell you what, you see what I'm saying? If they both equally skilled at whipping that thing, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that AK-47. I tell you that. I tell you that. Okay, I tell you that. And so you can understand this whichever way you want to. But, this gonna make people think twice about sending threats. That don't mean standing on your square, but Iran was sending threats. You see, they was not only was they sending threats, they was acting on their threats. So this is two combatants. I'm looking at it as not right or wrong, but two combatants. If you sucker punch somebody in here, I don't want to hear that nigga throw down. I don't want to hear no crying. Throw down. You see what I'm saying? And that's what y'all see. Y'all got a bone in this. You got something to, you got a bone to pick. I don't have no bone to pick. You see, once you say death to America, throw down. I don't want to hear nothing else. Throw down. Don't cry. Don't scream uncle or nothing. Get busy. Jump to it. You see? Yeah, you a sucker, man. You come in too late. Yeah, you a sucker. That was a sucker move. We was waiting on, everybody was watching you. We was waiting on you to come back in. That was a sucker move. You should have just stayed on. You waited till all that time to come back. Another sucker move. You's a sucker, man. See you. Yeah, go and get him. He's a sucker. Yeah. You waited too long. Be a man. A man would have came right back and stood on the square. You waited in the shadows like a little girl. Yeah, go and get him on up out of here. That was a sucker move. That was a sucker move. You see? Yeah. No, I ain't. Man, come on. How many of y'all in? Man, come on, man. They say, Sadie, you tripping. You got a bone in the game. Yeah. Look at that. Y'all got bones. Yeah, I see y'all. Look at that. Look at all these fake names. Look at you. What's wrong with you, man? What you ain't had your hummus? You got what you had hummus and goat meat today. What's wrong? What's wrong with you, nigga? Yeah, y'all some hummus and goat meat eating nigga. Go come in here and try to, you understand what I'm saying? Black power. You know how we do over here. We don't care about you little soft. Yeah, y'all soft, man. Come in here with your house shoes on, man. Be a man. Don't come in here crying in another man chat room. Come in and be a man. Sick of this. Yeah, when somebody called, you say death to America, then be ready to throw down. That's all. Ain't that true? Ain't that right? If you tell a man out on the street that when you see him, you gonna do something to that man, what you think that man gonna do to you? Everybody out there know this is street knowledge. If you tell a man and you see a man, you say, nigga, next time I see you, nigga, you know what's gonna happen. So what that man gonna do is he gonna put something in his pocket just in case he do see you. And when he see you, he might not even, you understand, wait on you to even make a move. He might make the move. You see what I'm saying? So when you call a certain level of a threat on somebody, then you should expect that. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to respond. But listen, we're going to talk about it, family. We're going to talk about it as we move forward. They're going to respond. But at this point, I don't know what kind of responding they're going to do because they're going to be out there with sparklers in a minute. You understand what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, you got to have infrastructure. You see what I'm saying? You got to have, you know what I'm saying, supply line and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you can't keep letting them bomb you and thinking what you gonna do, man. You're gonna be out there with M80s. You're gonna be down there with at the fireworks store, man. What you gonna throw? M80s? What you gonna throw? After a while, because they already saying how they dwindling. You see, you know why they dwindling? Because they destroying their infrastructure, man. The plants where they make their stuff and all of that. You can't just up and remake that in a day. That shit take years, some of them facilities to, to get all the machinery and the things you need. You understand what I'm saying? To keep it moving. Okay? So they know what to do. You understand? And they over there doing it. So y'all keep watching out there now. You keep watching. I tell you what. Don't let them little 3 strike. Worry about them 50,000 strikes. Imagine if you looking at them, you see that one ship out there that they hit. Now, what if they just ran all 50,000 strikes that they didn't had on Iran? Man, your mind would be blown how much devastation then went on. People can't sustain that kind of devastation, and you expect them to continue to fight like that? Yeah. Man, listen here. Peoples is confused. You say, where's Netanyahu? Netanyahu is hiding too. He said, Netanyahu hiding too. He got enough sense to hide. Netanyahu got enough sense to hide. That's what it is. He ain't. That's what Ayatollah Khomeini should have been doing. He go. Hey, he go say death to America and sit on the front porch and shit. And they looking at his ass. They looking at his ass on HD and shit, like from the satellite, like, man, we could hit him now if we want to. Yeah. No, people see, that's another part when you say somebody, listen, people don't already know, man. Listen, the CIA, the Mossad of the Israelis been in there already, man. They in there now. They know where they at. When you got your secret forces already in Iran, that's the only way you can knock off 49 of their leaders, man. You see what I'm saying? They know everything that's going on. They know everything. They know what they about to strike now. You see what I'm saying? Now, they didn't knock their communications out. Yeah, they didn't knock their communications out. But, family, come right black. We're going to move forward. We're going to continue this information broadcast on what's going on overseas. I know y'all want me to lie to y'all. I can't lie to y'all. I can't lie to you. All I can do is tell you the truth. Okay, come right, black family. Before I want y'all to get on over there to Patreon. I want y'all to check out this new presentation. It's gonna be too raw for YouTube. The information, then it's above and beyond. We're gonna be talking about the illegal Chinese marijuana trade that's going on in the United States, along with the Mexican cartel. They in here setting up, taking over the black market trade and a whole lot of other underground illegal trades. And so check it out, family. We getting down this evening. I'll see you black here in a minute. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on the Wicked Beast Daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.